Great morning, holy brothers and sisters, for the 28th of KISLEV in the Kitzur Likutei Moharan. Today's lesson is called Prevailing Peace. Another strategy for subduing the forces of impurity is that a person should make himself happy and rejoice exultantly over his own good point, that he merited to be a Jew and to draw close to God. And he should also bring himself to joy that he merited to draw close to men of truth and to true tzaddikim who guide and lead him on the proper path of truth. As long as he has merit, no matter what else happens, he still has eternal hope. By means of this joy, he breaks the obstacles at each level and he enters the next level up. Go to goodness, to hold happiness and have hope. Teaching number 26, Ritzitza, a chick that dies in its shell. Number 1, Brachos 8b, the tzaddik who kills himself in prayer and who prays with total self-sacrifice, as well as anyone else who kills himself in prayer, should know that the point in his prayers where extraneous thoughts enter and he has to elevate them as is known, that is the place that requires the greatest self-sacrifice on his part. Through this effort, he will elevate the sparks of holiness. Higher holiness by breaking bad, incidental ideas. Teaching number 27, Ritzitza Beis, a chick that dies in its shell. Number 2, Brachos 8b. To the degree that peace prevails in the generation, so it is possible to draw the entire world to God's service, to serve Him unanimously. Zephaniah 3:9. For when peace exists between people, they speak with one another and investigate together what is the ultimate purpose of this world and its vanities. They explain the truth to one another, that in the very end nothing will remain of a person except what he prepared for himself for after his death in the everlasting world. For nothing accompanies him, neither silver nor gold, nor precious gems and pearls, except Torah and good deeds alone. Avos 6:9. In consequence of this type of honest dialogue, each person casts away his false worship of money and draws himself closer to the truth, gravitating and turning himself toward God, His Torah, and divine service. When peace prevails, people pass over precious pearls and turn together towards talking total truths. But when peace does not prevail, not to mention when there is strife, God forbid, then people do not sit down together and they do not speak with one another about the ultimate purpose of this world. And even when occasionally they do sit down together and talk, one person's words do not enter another's heart due to argumentativeness, strife, enmity, and jealousy. For truth cannot bear strife and argumentativeness. Thus, we find that the primary culprit for most people's distance from God is strife, which has now become most prevalent due to our many sins. May God have much magnanimous mercy. As always, thank you so much for learning together. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.